Good afternoon. It's January 12th, 2026, and today I'm going to do the 2700 tick chart just because it's been taking a while to do the 1300 tick chart. But here's the daily chart. So I would classify today as a reversal day, and you could argue that this is a failed second entry short. So if you take it that way, the signal bar is not great with a small body, but I mean, it engulfed this bar. So we could be going higher. It looks like this market does not want to go lower. That's how it looks. So last week, and let me say this too. This is often what happens is you get a big old tail and then it reverses and keeps going the opposite way when it's a reversal, as you can see here. And the most notable example of that was back in April. Well, I guess it would be the month of April. This. So to me, that's what today looked like. But anyway, let's take a look at the 2700 tick chart. So you get this big old bar yesterday when the market closes. We bounce off the EMA and just go lower. And let's see if there's a good way to draw this. Not really. That does look like it's probably just a multi-level channel. And if you want to draw a little steeper, there's definitely a steeper channel in there. And so, what time do we come in today? Whoops. Yeah, you don't really see any of that. So we're already reversing by the time we come in, and you already have a break of this bear channel. So we're above the EMA on the 2700 tick chart, but we're really just going sideways, and we go sideways into market open. So there's nothing here. But something you could do is you could just bet that it's going to be a range day. So I think it makes perfect sense if you're looking at it on the daily chart to buy a small position down here, anticipating that we test the EMA and find some support. So anyway, we start to bounce. You get a pretty strong reversal bar right there. That looks pretty accurate, pretty valid. So the problem with this is it's right in the middle of a channel. You're not really going to have this channel drawn just yet, but you might have it a little steeper like that. And if you have it drawn like that, that looks pretty good. That's where you would have it. But at that point, you have a break and a move to a new high. So this actually looks more like it would be the channel. And we kept riding that. So again, I mean, if you're feeling aggressive, you could take that. I think you want to be a little more patient, wait for, pullback, but that pullback doesn't come. And you could look, that's a gap above this high right here. So that's a pretty strong move. If you see that, you could consider it. But you're going to want to swing if you do that, because that's not worth the scalp. That's too risky. You could see a bear channel. We get a bear channel finally. Pull back to the EMA. It bounces, makes a new low, and then it goes higher. And there's no good scalp entry here. But again, if you are like, okay, well, I think we're going to make a new high. This is a pretty good place to buy. You hold, you would get your reward. You can see that's a bull channel right there, bear channel, move to a new low, we go higher. That's the exact same pattern that we just saw right here. So, you could buy on a pullback to the EMA and bet that we're making a new high, which we did. And that's really all there is to say about today. There's no good scalp entry that I'm seeing. But today was one of those days on this chart where a pullback to the EMA was a good bet. And we didn't gap below the EMA until just now. So right before the market closed was the first time we gapped below the EMA, and that created a huge tail. So this is kind of deceiving. This was a very strong reversal. And this is the 17,000 tick chart. So we'll see. Looks like it might be bouncing off the EMA. If we go higher, the EMA is going to go through this wick. So we'll just have to wait and see. But I hope everyone had a great day, and I'll be back tomorrow.